Okay, so this is a follow-up video to my last video on Lab 2, or the issues I was having with Lab 2. And I actually know what's wrong now. I don't know why it's wrong, but I do know what is wrong, and I think it's kind of a silly mistake. I'd like to apologize to the TAs and to the professor that I bothered about this, but thankfully it's now over. I have some inner peace. Funny enough, I was originally going to make a follow-up video about how I had no idea what was going on because all of a sudden things seemed really inconsistent. But while I was making that video, I realized the truth. Um, so maybe I guess every time I get a bug, I should just start making a video, and maybe that'll help. So I'm going to show it now. I'm going to show what's wrong, and then I'll explain it afterwards, but it'll probably be a bit self-explanatory. Um, so I've created this GOL testing directory. It's testing 2 because I've made a bunch of them at this point. And I'm going to show what happens or what's going to happen here. Basically, issues is the zip file I created in my last video. As you can see by the timestamp, it's the same one. Um, it's basically just a zip file with my code in it. And originally I thought that this was not working. I now realize that it is perfectly working. And there is another problem, which I'm about to show. So, oops, I didn't mean to open it. Let's just drop this in here. Uh, and we're going to show it not working, and then I'll show it working. So we're going to unzip it first. Let's unzip, oops, issues there. Okay, we'll make the file. We'll ls so you can see all of it. And this was originally called looklife. It was it's the same test that I used last video, and I'm just going to use it again. It's going to be the same, but now it's called GOL for Game of Life. Um, so I'm going to Valgrind this, and it is not going to work. But then I'll show it why it should work. I don't know why I typed issues. Here, wait. Slash, or I'm brain farting. There we go. Okay, goal.txt, and then we'll do, let's go 6. That's a good number. And as you can see, I yield 13 errors. There's no memory leaks, but I do doubt that this is the correct grid. It could be, I don't know. But as you can see, issues did not work, which is what we established in the last video. But it's actually not the code's fault. It's this guy's fault, goal.txt. So I grabbed this goal.txt from my desktop. I created it via a notepad project, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, uh, that doesn't work. So I'm going to create a new empty file within my local or my local directory. I'm going to call it the exact same thing, goal.txt, so that it just replaces, right? I'll open it up here. We'll just, or I guess I need to bring it down. Okay. And we'll copy paste the exact same thing from the other goal into this new one. We'll save it. Yes, we'll save. X out. Okay. And we'll run the exact same test. And as you can see, um, yeah, there's 0 errors now. Boom. 0 errors. There's no memory leak. I can't remember if this is the same as the grid we just saw, but I don't know. This should be the correct grid. And it works. I don't know why, but I guess these desktop text files are just wrong for some reason. Maybe when you move them into MOBA Xterm, they just go faulty. Maybe it's just that it's a notepad. Um, but it felt like a silly mistake and something that I had to show. Um, I'd like to thank all the TAs who messaged me back about this and were able to assure me that everything was all right. So thank you guys so much. Thank you to the professor who also assured me that everything was going to be all right and um, walked me through how we might be able to get past this. Um, Again, this has really given me some inner peace. I'm glad that I figured out what's wrong, and maybe someone can explain to me uh, what's going on to cause all the errors. Anyway, I'm pretty much done. That's all I really wanted to show. So the code was fine. Um, oh yeah, I guess I should say one of the biggest really reasons I wanted to apologize is because this probably means that assuming the TAs didn't mess up the testing like I did with these like Notepad files, I've probably been uploading good code this entire time, um, which which makes me feel a little bad. Um, but thanks to everyone that helped me with this. That's all I got, so I guess I'll sign off.